cotton industry then, and cotton prices in the domestic market continue to remain below the MSP or the minimum support price. Global prices meanwhile also continue to remain weak amid weak demand environment, which continues to weigh heavy on domestic prices. CCI, or the Cotton Corporation of India, now is trying to do heavy lifting through market intervention buying at MSP or the minimum support price. To understand this and the latest demand supply dynamics in the cotton industry, we now have Mr. Atul Ganatra, former president at CAI, now joining us. Mr. Ganatra, afternoon, and thank you so much for taking your time out and joining us here on ET Now. So the cotton industry clearly is facing a lot of headwinds when it comes to prices, when it comes to demand, not only in the global market but in the domestic market as well. But you tell us, if you can take us through what your assessment is of how the industry is trying to grapple this kind of problem that it is facing.
Good afternoon, Asisa ji. Yes, CCI in the month of November has purchased around 15 lakh bales of cotton, and out of per day daily arrival of 2.50 lakh bales, CCI is buying 50%, around 1.25 lakh bales per day. Definitely industry is facing lots of problem due to higher MSP, and once upon a time Indian mills were getting cotton at ICE future, and today our cotton rates are even higher than Kotluk index, which is around 52,000. Our Indian cotton, good quality cotton price is, yes, on today is 52,500 to 53,000, and ICE future is today at 45,000 rupees. So the mills were making good profit, and spinning mills have increased in India because cotton was available at cheaper rate on ICE future. As I told you, today ICE future is 45,000, but our mills has to buy cotton at 53,000 rupees. This is mainly due to certain policy of the CCI. They purchase the cotton from November to March, but they don't sell the cotton. Whatever cotton they do, procurement of around 80-90 lakh bales or 1 crore bales in a season, they put into godown, and then they start selling the cotton from the month of April. But mills can't wait. If certain big stock goes to go down, mills need cotton. So they have turned up to the imported cotton. And we are seeing that this year we may do huge imports. Yes, Asisa ji.
So we'll talk about imports in just a bit, but before that, since you are telling us that the industry continues to face problem, especially when it comes to pricing, but then what is the solution to this problem? And if at all you had to make a recommendation to the government, what will that be?
Yes. Asisa ji, we recommended to the government on last month, we wrote a letter to the government of India, and we have asked either close the purchase of MSP and shift to the Bhavantar scheme, which is direct transfer to the farmers. So there will be a three benefits of that. Now under MSP, hardly 15-20% of the farmers are getting higher rate of MSP, but if direct transfer will be there, at least 80-90% farmers will get certain amount in their bank account. Number one, so farmers will be happy. Number two, industry will get cotton at ICE future rate, which is today at 45,000. So there will be a industry's problem will be reduced. What they are facing today due to tariff. And number three, ginning pressing factories are not able to run. We have 4,000 factories, ginning factories in India. Today, hardly 50% ginning factories are running on full capacity. So entire textile value chain is facing big problem due to MSP. So we have suggested government to shift from MSP purchase to Bhavantar. I hope government will consider this, because with this policy, farmers, spinning mills or ginning udyog or brokers, nobody, traders, all are suffering. So we hope government will consider our request.
Okay, so
Yes,
that's
Asisa ji.
that's the request that you have from the government. But what's the status when it comes to demand environment? Because I believe demand from spinning mills has also been on the lower side. What is leading to that, and do you expect demand to recover gradually over a period of time, or do you think this is a structural problem at play?
Demand is very slow. We don't see any demand in the cotton. It is very hard to sell the cotton. Though CCI is buying 50% of raw cotton arrival, remaining 50% what Ginners are buying, that also they are finding very difficult to sell the cotton. Demand is slow because mills have slowed down due to tariff issue. Our last month report says our export to the USA has been drastically reduced in the textile. So due to that, big mills who are mainly they were doing export to the USA has slowed down and cut the production around 20%. Not only tariff, but certain more issues mills are facing. That is, in Andhra Pradesh, more than 45 spinning mills have closed down, completely closed down due to higher tariff of Andhra Pradesh power tariff. So there also 50% spinning mills have closed down, shut down, and we can say that last year the cotton consumption in Andhra Pradesh was around 35 lakh bales. Now it has come down to 15 to 17 lakh bales. So spinning mills are facing huge problem in India. Only few mills are doing good. Those who are either limited company and have good reserve funds are doing good. Otherwise, industry is facing lot of challenges due to this higher MSP.
Okay, so industry continues to face challenges and there is a serious problem when it comes to demand within the cotton industry. Mr. Ganatra, thank you so much for taking your time out and joining us here on ET Now and helping us understand what really is the problem within the sector and what the government can do in order to solve the problem. Thanks so much for joining us today. On that note, we need to slip into a very short break, but don't go anywhere. More news and updates will continue on the other side.